Hello everybody, today I'm going to be giving you some tips to maximize your FPS on Rainbow Six Siege. If you're like me and not fortunate enough to have the latest and greatest graphics card, you're in the right spot. I'm going to be doing my best to make this as clear and concise as possible. So without further waiting, let's get right into it. Before we get back into the video, right now, 96.4% of you guys who have been watching are not currently subscribed. If you enjoy my content at all, leave a like and subscribe. I'd greatly appreciate it. Anyways, enjoy the video, and thank you guys. Before you even boot up the game and you hit play, whether you run it through Steam or Ubisoft, it's going to ask you if you want to play Rainbow Six Siege or Rainbow Six Siege Vulcan. Vulcan and DirectX are different. I would recommend testing both and see which one runs better FPS for you. I personally run Vulcan on my PC, having a lower end graphics card. It tends to perform better, but I do know some cases with people where Vulcan crashes. So like I said, test both because it just varies from PC to PC. But if you are running normal, giving Vulcan is worth a try to see if you can catch those extra, 10 to 20 frames before you even launch the game alone. Now getting into probably the most important part of any of this, it's the graphics. I run a RX 580 currently. By no means is that a very good graphics card. So getting into the graphics quality itself, I have it set to custom at top. Pretty much, depending on what your graphics card is, it varies, but if you're running a lower end graphics card, you want to pretty much have everything set to low. You want your LOD quality on ultra. Shadow quality, you don't want to have this on low no matter what. You want to have this on at least medium, so you will be able to see. Everything else though, I do have on low. That's pretty much it for that. Take a minute to pause here if you want to look at it. I can scroll up and down. Probably one of the most important things though that I didn't realize until recently is match replay. Unless you have any reason to go back in and go over to, I don't know how it says it. Unless you want to go into this watch tab and like view your old games, like I literally just recently turned this off, so I still have my old games on there. But turning match replay off will give you probably an extra 20 FPS in game. Beforehand, I was going from about 105 to 120. And then after I turned it off, like I'm going anywhere in between 130 to 150. So this would be my biggest recommendation at anything, is making sure that you have this off. The next thing you want to do is go down and look up game mode, open that, and I'm pretty sure it is set on by default, but I do know cases in which this is turned off. So if it is off, make sure you put it on. Basically, it's going to block out other things on your PC, such as notifications, to help you, whatever game it is, help it run smoother and better, and basically get the max amount of FPS possible with your graphics settings. The last thing I would recommend, although I'd assume most of you have already probably done it, is, like I said, I have a Radeon graphics card, but I'd assume most of you guys who have NVIDIAs out there are able to figure out how to get to your drivers. You want to go in there, just make sure you're up to date with your current software. That's a problem I used to have in the past before I really understood how to use my PC. If you're not up to date, your graphics card pretty much just won't be able to run up to its like full potential. Like it's gonna be running at a worse version than it can be. So that's the last thing I would suggest. Make sure you're up to date, and you can go in here, you can check for updates. Usually though, for my people that are Radeon, it will tell you without having to hit this that you do need an update. So as soon as you see that come out, make sure that you do it as soon as possible. That's all I have for today. Hopefully my suggestions help you guys and you see an increase in your FPS in game. If you do have any questions about anything or you need any help with anything at all, trying to help increase your FPS, let me know in the comments and I'll do my best to get back to you and try to help you out the best I possibly can. But with all that being said, thank you for watching and have a good one.